Welcome back. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. All right. We are back in The Sims 4. I need to get back to my Sims 2. I'm starting to have withdrawals. But we are here in Sims 4 because I have spent probably the last 2 days looking for a lovely home that was perfectly fit for my new family, my new old family. Is that how I should say it? My new old family. All right, so I have a new family to you, but old to me, and oldie but goodie is what I would like to say. So we will get into that in just a moment, but before we move on with that, we gotta move some people out, and I hate doing this. I absolutely hate doing this. One thing I think is lacking with The Sims 4 is lore and connected families. And so EA has been doing a little bit better when they add townies to the map before you hit play for the first time. So each map comes with pre-existing families, and they already know each other and have a relationship, whether a positive or a negative relationship. And I enjoy that. That's how every Sims game in the past was created. Unfortunately, we're going to have to move this family over here out. And the reason is because, baby, I found the perfect house for my new tenants. And I need your lot. And I'm so sorry. But you gotta go. So, what I've decided to do, because I want them to still be in my game, because like I said, one thing that's lacking in The Sims 4 is storyline, is drama that should already exist, just like the previous games did. And so, like I said, EA has been trying to do better and putting in characters that have skills, they have relationships, they have likes and dislikes. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I think they do have a little bit more depth to them than they have been in the past. So I'm going to keep them in their neighborhood, in their town, because something else that I care about is that you stay in your world. Stay in your world. So we're going to move them to a different lot, but they will stay in their own world. So let me go over here. We're going to jump into this particular lot because no one lives in it. I wish I could just change the lot tag from the mode I was already in. Unfortunately, this decade old game never came with that capability. So they force you to go into the game to just change the lot tag. So right now, this lot has, let me see, it has room for a baby over here, which is good because they recently acquired one. The parents' room, and then this is going to have to work out for the other two rooms. So, yeah, I think this is just peachy. This is fine. What's upstairs? Maybe there's even more room. There is not. Okay, well, either way, y'all are moving. It was nice knowing you. So, we're going to turn this to residential and get the heck out of here. And then I am going to go ahead and drop in, I think it's pronounced Robles, the Robles family. What I like about this particular save, this new world, is they have a family member that doesn't live in the same household. You see, they are connected. They actually show up, I believe, in the family tree and everything. So we're just going to move them. Hopefully their whole story goes with them. Um, Spending way too much time. You know what? Have I ever read this? Let me read this. The Robles family is pretty entrenched in this community. They've been here ever since the fishing trade started taking off, and for years had a thriving family business. Uh, I don't know how you pronounce this, but we're gonna just say Ignacio's. the patriot of this family. But just because they have deep roots doesn't make them all that conventional. They know everyone and anyone. Huh? They know everyone and anyone. Okay. And love being a part of everything this community has to offer. From spending way too much of their family free time. I cannot read today. Family free time down by the waterfront to organize big family gatherings at Gilbert Garden Park. I don't even know where Gilbert Garden Park is, but you guys are getting moved out. I hope you take your story with you. I don't want you to lose it. So they don't have enough money, but my girl got some magic. We got some magic fingers, so we're gonna do free real estate on, and we're just gonna drop you right into your new abode. Goodbye. I am so sorry I had to do this. We're gonna sell your furniture. No need to fill up your inventory with it. And now they live over here. Okay, so happy travels. Now we're gonna jump over here because I have something very special planned for this lot. Like I said, I built my family. It took me about well, it took 3 days just to get them updated. Let me take that back. That is a lie. It took me 3 hours, I meant to say. I misspoke. It took me 3 hours. This house is beautiful, but it's got to go because we have a different house that's going to go here. Before I do it, however, I'm going to save this lot just in case things don't work out. I then can put this sucker right back on the grid. All right, we just saved it. Now I don't feel bad that I'm about to destroy it. Kaboom. All right, so it took me 3 hours to fully update the family that I am bringing. And I will go in and show you them. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and put in their new family home. Now, this is a little spoiler because this is who I'm using. It's Marmalade. Marmalade has a lovely YouTube channel, but she also has, or they also have, I don't know, Marmalade has a lovely catalog of homes to choose from. So I'm just giving a little shout out here because we are about to use one of the properties from here. So I already have it saved in my library. Let me go over here. And we are going right here. Right here. So it is titled Aesthetic Modern Home. Oh, okay. It tells you right here at the bottom in the notes where it should go. And let's go ahead and drop that in. The last time I checked, we don't have to do this BB move objects on. I think it just auto does it for us now. But it's not a bad idea to still put the code in if you feel you need to. So this home I just saw a couple minutes ago on YouTube, and we're gonna test it out for the first time today, and I hope it all works out. One thing I don't like is when things kind of flicker, and I did see a few things flickering in the video, but we're gonna cross our fingers that it doesn't happen too often, and we can still use this location. Now, the reason I wanted this house is because it was perfect for my particular Sim family. And the reason it was perfect, okay, is because when I created my Sims, I did not have a home in mind. I don't know how most of us build, but I usually make my characters and then make the home based on them. But anyway, long story short, this house was perfect for the characters that I built. And you will see why when we go to look at the family. But this is the home. It's so well done. So perfectly well done. And I'm not sure how this functions back here, but it's cute. It's cute. And then let's take a peek inside. I usually like to start on the first floor, so we're going to go down here. And I'm not worried about the ceiling flickering because, you know, you're not going to see that from eye level. But this is the kitchen. Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. Now, one thing I enjoy is when people use debug items. I also enjoy when people are just so darn creative and clever with the tool mod. I wish I was, but I'm a little intimidated by that tool mod. The wonderful thing about the tool mod is just because someone used it to build doesn't mean you have to have it in your game. And I do not have the tool mod installed, but I can still download this home and it should function as intended. This is the office, and you can see, okay, we got a camera on the desk, and that's going to be important because my guy is a photographer. So I did, I got a little excited when I saw that. I also enjoy, um, just the aesthetics of this room, and look at the view. Look at the view. Could you even work if this was your view? I don't think I could stay focused. I would just daydream all day. I also like that there is a fitness dedication over here in the corner because you will see when we get into likes and traits and good stuff that my family that is going to move in here, they're very into wellness. So yes, this fits them perfectly. Very, very, I wanted something posh and marmalade delivered, okay? Delivered. Look at these views. Another thing is that this town is meant to be San Francisco, I think it was formed after. And then over here was the full kicker of why I wanted to move here, because my family comes with a little toddler who they adore. And this room screams that she is very important to this home. Girl has her own ball pit, okay? She has her own ball pit. And then a play area up here as well. I don't know how you get up there. Yeah, I really have no idea how you get up there. Not gonna worry about it right now. And then over here is for the toddler. Now there is room for an older child, so maybe my son will decide to have a baby. We will have to wait and see. Have another baby, I should say. But the toddler they have now is a little girl. So this spoke to me as well because when she ages up, she would be the oldest child, and then she could go right into this room right here, which looks to be designed for a teenager. So I thought that was, I'm telling you, this house was designed just for them. And then girl gets her own bathroom over here. Also, I wanted a home that did not use custom content, but was done so well that it made you feel like it was done with custom content. And this house definitely delivers. Now, another reason why I like this house is, and you're gonna see once we get into create a sim, then I'm gonna show you how mommy and daddy go horseback riding. They love horses. So the fact that there were just a couple of splashes of horse theme things in the house, it again just felt like the house was designed just for them. So you can see here that we have a painting on the wall, some artwork about horses. Again, you are going to learn once we get into their character. They love horses. So it definitely was perfect. And again, look at the views. Look at the views. Just dreamy. All right. And then they have this space over here. I like how the chair is turned. It may not seem important to some, but I feel if you have an office, it should function as that, but you still want aesthetics. And so by turning the office chair like this, it gives you the aesthetics that there is a desk area to work on, but they will never use it. If they want to work on a computer, they will go downstairs. I even liked that there was male magazines here because the father is a photographer. He is a professional photographer, and so this really spoke to me that there was a magazine um, that could show something like that. I also appreciate the little closet, everything just perfect. And then they have their own ensuite for the bathroom. It too is done so well. It leads out. When she put that bathtub right here with this view, I was done. I'm like, wow, wow. And it's just beautiful. I also like how you can still see the bathroom, the toilet area, but yet how it looks like it has its own little area. One thing I appreciate is when people pay attention to the details, but I don't think it is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not necessary to build a closet. I've seen people build a closet and then they'll put a wall, and it's not a functional closet. It's just a wall with stuff behind it that you will never see. So I appreciate that she left this door open so that you can at least see the functions going on. And if you build a closet, that's it for the upstairs, by the way. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful home. But she did do a built-in closet, but what I appreciated was that you could still see inside and see the items in it. So yeah, because it doesn't make sense to build a closet and then close off the wall and it's not functional. If it was functional, okay, but it's not functional, then why would you close it off and not be able to see it? So I like this. I like this very much. All right, so this is going to be our Sims homes. And just for good measure, because your girl got a little nervous when I thought there was something missing, um, that child bedroom having that ladder. Oh, now the ladder is back. Okay, what the hell? I'm a little nervous about this ladder here. I hope it functions. When we went up, it disappears. So y'all tell me, is that gonna work? Is this ladder gonna work? I don't know why it's doing that, but I don't know. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the lot again, but this time I'm gonna put the cheat code because now I'm a little nervous. Sometimes EA will build functions into the game, and then something will go wrong, or it'll break, or they take it away and don't tell us. So let me use the cheat code. So I'm gonna put bb dot move objects 1. Okay, and then we're gonna put this house down again just to make sure it does work. Now I shouldn't have to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway for peace of mind. And then we'll go ahead and I will introduce you to the family. My lovely, lovely family. And like I said, they are a returning family. I've used them in the past. I've never changed their character, meaning he has always, in my mind, been a professional photographer. It's just sometimes I change out my custom content, and sometimes my Sims end up coming back fugly. So yes, I have since changed a lot of my cast custom content, and I had to do makeovers for this family. So we will definitely go and take a peek at them in cast before we drop them into this beautiful home. Wife Mom Simmer, hello, good to see you. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yes, we finally have a home for our professional photographer and his beautiful, beautiful wife and daughter. And we will talk about them in just a moment. My game is taking a little minute here. Hopefully everything will go just fine and it will replace just fine, and then we can get moving on to cast. You know, sometimes It takes a minute. I have been working on my game, trying to use less and less custom content. Uh, the game just has enough glitchy stuff on its own, so I try to add less and less custom content. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna see. Let me see. I'm okay. Bit of a headache, but I'm here. How are you? I am doing great. Thank you. I'm sorry you have a headache. I hope you are taking care of that, drinking plenty of fluids. I feel like I might be working on a headache. It might be because I have a candle burning in my bathroom. It is a soy candle, so it's not supposed to be bad for you or anything, but I might have had it on a little too long. Why is this taking so long? Oh, we might have run into an issue. I don't like when this happens. It makes me feel like my game is freezing. And it has no custom content on it, so it should not be taking long to download or place. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to drop here real quick, and I'm going to put you guys on hold for a moment, and we will start this over. I'm going to have to crash this, unfortunately. So sorry. I am so sorry. I hope everybody is having a good day today. We are crashing. Crash. Crash. All right, so we have crashed. We have had our first official crash for today. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to The Sims 4. Let me see. I'm going to go over here into my mods folder, y'all. And since I am not using build by for this house or for any of the homes that we are currently living in, I'm going to take that right back out of my game because your girl is just not in the mood to deal with this. I'm taking out my dance moves. I had put that back in. I had a test file. We're going to take all this right back out. I might leave my pose in there. I might keep my pose in there. My food files, I'm going to take those back out. I thought I was good to go. Maybe I need to do a little bit more testing and see what could have been an issue. I will leave my cast and my default because I can't live without that. And right now, guys, just in case you are unaware, I am only using First Impressions and Kuttoe, Kuttoe. Kuttoe, I have two mods. That one is called, well, it's a world and townie mod, but that's about it. I do have my pose player. You know, I'm going to go ahead and take my pose player out as well. You guys don't care about me posing my Sims. I could do that off camera. Not a problem. Not a problem. Now, UI Cheats is in here, and I cannot recall why. I'm going to leave my UI Cheats in. I just grabbed it yesterday, so it should not have an issue. I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to clean my caches. So my cache file, I have just cleaned that out. I had 196 items showing in there. And I am going to delete my local thumb cache. Anytime I do a major custom content shift, I go and change. Go and make sure those are clean. All right, so we're going to jump back into this game. It's going to be a minute. Give me a minute. I need to change my screen, y'all. Christmas is over. Not that I wouldn't mind having that drink that's on the screen right now and a peppermint. That would be really nice. But I'm drinking my water. I have my water. Glad to hear you're doing great. Thank you. Yes, I haven't streamed for a couple of days. I just wasn't really feeling up to it, but today I didn't mind. I think I get inspired when I see a great custom, or not custom, but a great content creator. And I'm very familiar, you guys are probably very familiar with Madeline as well. But I had not seen this home, and it came right on time. Okay, perfect timing for the family that I plan to play with. So we're gonna go ahead and load this game up one more time. Let me get you guys back over here. There we are. Now I just removed mods, so there's one lot I need to go and remove, and then we will try this again. And this time I will just go ahead and put the cheat code in before I place the lot. I am still under the impression that we do not have to put in that cheat code, that bb.move objects on cheat code, but for good measure, just to make sure every base is covered, I will be sure to do that. So I was out here in Brindleton Bay, and I had a lot that has custom content, and I'm just going to jump in here and delete it. I'm going to delete it. This is the only lot that had the content. And since I have removed my custom folder, my custom content build mode, build by folder, I'm going to delete this. I don't want to mess up my game. If anybody is watching this video and you have not seen my last video where I talk about objects floating in the sky, I strongly suggest you take a peek at it. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but I just want you to know there is a glitch in my game that I was able to recreate even in a custom content free game. What does that mean? That means it wasn't my custom content that caused the glitch. We're going to delete this. Yes, sir. All right, so I am going to turn this back to residential until I'm ready to use this lot. Let's go. All right, so yes, what I was saying is simply that if you experience a glitch in your game, it's good common practice to remove all of your mods and play in a save that has no custom content, and see if you can recreate the glitch. Okay, and then if you can, you could take it a step further and repair your game and then try and recreate the glitch. If you are still creating that glitch, it is in fact a true glitch that is not caused by mods. And I was able to recreate the glitch without a mod installed. So let me get back over where we're going. I get distracted, y'all. I get distracted easily. All right, so we're going to have to go back over here and change this into residential once more. But like I was saying, since we received the new for rent pack, I have noticed in my game, it may not happen in your game, but in my game, I have noticed that things start to float in the air. It's a very weird glitch, honestly, but if you are placing residential rental lots in worlds, specifically Newcrest, is where I was able to recreate the glitch. If you are experiencing a glitch where you're seeing your vendors standing on the street corner, and your items are floating in the sky that come from seasons specifically, you might want to report that glitch as well. Look at me not moving my family out properly because I'm distracted. All right, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta move. We're not visiting. Your girl doesn't know what she's doing over here. Move out. There we go. We are moving over here. So I'm gonna do free real estate. Did I do it wrong? I probably did it wrong. free real estate on. There we go. Gotta put the word on or it ain't gonna work. All right. So we're not keeping furniture because it will just fill up in their inventory. All right, sell your furniture and get out. All right, so this time I'm gonna go ahead and save. All right, so yes, if you are seeing floating objects, if you put um, a residential rental in Newcrest where you can see the skating rink or the vendor who sells food, you might want to look up because I experienced a glitch that I could not fix. It's permanent, sadly. Let me see. So we're going to do bb dot move objects on. All right, and the test to make sure it works is you just grab something and see if you can squeeze it through the wall, and we can, and it never turns red. So it is definitely working. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my house, my lovely new home that was built for this location. So here we go. Move objects is on this time, so everything, even if it landed perfectly fine before, we know for sure it will now because I did turn that cheat on. But yes, if you guys happen to see things floating in the air from seasons, I haven't noticed it with anything else. But the seasons items spawn in and out depending on what season it is, hence the name seasons. But the other locations that might have vendors, you are fine. So like if you go to Brindleton Bay where the fishing vendors are, it's not a problem because those vendors are there year round. They don't spawn in and out. I think the problem is because it's a residential rental lot is brand new to EA, and they just didn't test or didn't test enough, or they just didn't fix it. I don't know, but it's broken right now in my game. So if you are noticing things, vendors on street corners that won't go to their post, or you have vendors, things floating in the air, that may be why. And unless EA finds a way to fix your current game, you might be in a position to where you might have to start a whole new save and just be very cautious about putting residential rental lots in neighborhoods that spawn seasonal food booths and seasonal skating rinks because they end up in the sky in my world. But you have been warned. If you want to witness it and see it, I do have a video up on it. Heritage, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are we doing today, Heritage? I'm so happy that you made it to the stream. All right, we are going to be in here momentarily. Had a little setback, but I have taken anything and everything that could cause this to slow down. I've taken it out of the game. So my wonderful food mods are not in my game, but that's okay. I'm okay. As long as we can get this lot placed and get going, that's all I want, is to be able to go and show you the new family, get them moved in today. My stream is not going to be very long. Heck, it's going to be very short if I can't get this to work. I don't know why it's taking so long, but yeah, we're going to get going as soon as this does whatever it's trying to do. I don't know what's happening here. Yes, I hope it works too. Thank you, Sylvia. My fingers are crossed. I got my ankles crossed. I crossed my toes if I could. I don't know why it's taking so long. This is not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. Sometimes you just have to be a little patient, so I'm trying to have a little patience. But I am looking at my clock. It's 1:47. I'm going to give you to 1:48 because you've already had all this time. It shouldn't take this long. And I don't know if it's the lot. I don't know if it's, something else. Oh, this is going to be really, really sad if it doesn't work because I was so excited. Like I said, I've been looking for the perfect home. And while no home is perfect, this one came close to perfection in my eyes for this particular family. But I have been looking for the past 2 to 3 days for a home for them. And I thought this was going to be it, but if I can't get it to function, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, 1:48. Come on. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry, guys. All right. It's not looking too good, guys. I don't know. I don't know. We might have an issue here. Thank you for the bless you. Thank you. Finally found the home and it's acting up. That's right. That's what it looks like. It's acting up. I don't know if it's my game. I did go ahead and drop mods back in. I might need to take that UI cheat back out. I'm not sure. I didn't have a problem before today. Of course, I didn't have the house either, so I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put you on hold one more time. This time, however, when I crash this, guys, Control Alt Delete, we're going to crash it. I'm just going to go ahead and take you to cast. And unfortunately, I may have to stream the save later because she ain't working. She don't want to work today. She don't want to work right. She acting stupid. All right, let me attempt to remove this UI cheat. I don't necessarily need it in my game right now anyway. There was nothing I was planning to do specifically in this particular save right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and, oh wait, did I already take it out? No, it's still in there. Okay, so I'm going to take that out. UI cheats. UI cheats, you are gone. UI cheats, you are gone. UI cheats. Let's put you over here. Paste. All right, so, all right, we're going to try this again. Only this time, I'm not going to force you guys to watch me try to put the house in. I don't think I don't think I'm gonna get that to work today, sadly. I might come back and stream later, but for right now, I'm just going to. You've seen the house. You've seen the house. So we're just gonna get back in here and I'm gonna let you guys take a peek at the family. Okay. That is not capturing my screen. Why are you not capturing? I'm just having drama today. Am I just having drama today? Okay, we are back. All right. All right, so we're just gonna go and take a peek at the family. I really wanted you guys to see that. We can have a chit chat. I'm glad that you did get to at least see the house. I don't think there's anything wrong with the house. I just want to say that. Like I said, I have been playing this save custom content free, and then, well, aside from my cast items, And then I decided to go back in and um, put my mods back in. And I probably should have vetted some of the mods that I threw in there. So anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't have to completely start over with a repair or anything like that. Lord, don't make me have to do all of that, because then I'd have to go put my lighting mods back in and everything. Um, so I just want to show you my little family, and then I will stream again a little later uh, to let you guys see. Um, let me see. Here we go. So this is my little family. Yes. So as it says here, it says he's to be a professional photographer. She's to be a famous model slash actress. They were high school sweethearts and now they are rich and famous. Some say she is his muse. Uh, were they talking about his wife or his baby girl? So that is the little blurb I put out there. This is my cute little family. I've played with them years and years ago. Um, I was very impressed with Miss Blue. If you guys know her, you know she was one of the top content creators out there, in my opinion, for custom content skins. And she has some lovely models. And I was gifted the female, and the male, I just went and grabbed him as well. So her items are still up for grabs if you are looking for some just a real good custom content skin that was made years ago. Today, however, I use default replacements, and so I am not using those skins, but I did still keep the models. So this is my professional photographer. His name is Gabriel. In my mind, they are from Willow Creek originally. And this is his wife, Naomi LaRue. And then they have a daughter together now. When I originally started playing with them, it was just the two of them. But now they had a baby in game. And for sentimental reasons, I keep them all together. So this is their lovely daughter, Chanel. Yes. So Gabriel, I did something different than I've ever done with any of my Sims before. And EA added a function to the game so that your Sims would have more depth. And that function, aside from all of the traits you will acquire as you play your game. And I have to say it that way because a lot of times we think we only get to give our Sims 3 traits, and we are used to being able to give our Sims like 5 traits. But in fact, you actually start out with giving your Sims 4 traits. 4. Because your aspiration immediately gives you a trait. I don't know if it was supposed to be that way or if over time it got changed. But you automatically get this trait. Whatever you decide to choose for your initial gameplay with a character, they automatically get a 4th trait from the aspiration. And even though once you start playing the game, you can go and play a different aspiration and unlock basically every new trait from every completed aspiration that you do after the initial one. But you will retain the initial trait. You will retain them all, actually. But a lot of people think when you first start the game, you only get 3 traits, and that's not true. You get 4. And so Gabriel has domestic, and so he grows stronger relationships with his family because he is a domestic sim. He is a super parent. That is the trait that he wants. He also is family oriented, creative, and music lover. And the reason I gave him music lover is because I like to see him play on the piano. I also like to see his wife play the violin. So I also have added that they both like, because now we have likes and dislikes, and they both like piano and violin. This way he can appreciate when his wife is playing, and she can appreciate when her husband is playing the piano. Um, but yes, he can appreciate when his wife is playing the violin, I meant to say. Now, what I was going to say is I've done something with this particular couple I have never done with any other character. And that is over here where it says likes and dislikes. You will notice it's practically a book of notes on the left side of my screen. And the reason is because you are allowed to have up to 50, yeah, 50, up to 50 likes and dislikes. And on first glance, you might think they're pretty shallow, but I think that they're not. I think that this will possibly, and I say possibly because I have not played with a character who I have taken the time to painstakingly, because it took me hours to do this, painstakingly pick the right preferences so that this couple not only that they mesh well together, but that they also have some things that are different so that they're not boring. Okay, so they have a lot of things that are the same, but they also have some things that are quite different from each other so that I can see how they interact with one another, in the house and outside of the house. Your likes and dislikes, aka preferences, will also trigger what your Sims wish for. And if you've been playing, then you know we have every time you send your Sim to bed and they wake up, they get a new wish for the day. You get one fear, I think, sometimes. Well, don't let me get it confused with Sims 2. It's not a fear, but they sometimes can acquire fears depending on how you've been playing the game. You love that I did that? We're going to test this game, girl. We're going to test this game real hard. So they both each have 50 likes and dislikes. And you need to make sure you give likes and dislikes because your game is just going to be more alive because no person likes everything. So I'm going to just show you quickly what those are. And then we will also see why it took me 3 hours to finish these three characters together because I am very particular about how my Sims dress. And we'll get into that in a moment. So his favorite colors are black, white, gray, and brown. And that is reflected in both his clothes and in, well, not in his wife's, but in his clothing. Okay. Black, white, gray, and brown. I had to give him brown because his wife's favorite color is not gray. That's his favorite color. So he has black, white, gray, and brown. Whereas for her, when we come to her, you will find that she is black, white, and brown. She is not particularly happy with gray, okay? And that to me is just character development, okay? But we'll get into that later. Favorite music for both of them is classical because, like I said, I picture that this is a very posh, very upscale, upper class family from Windenburg. They both come from money, is how I think of them. And so they're very into classical music, and I wanted to hear that around their home. Also, he plays the piano, so I'm hoping he will be able to play classical music at some point. Now, then we're going to go jump to fashion. Now, normally I don't pick likes and dislikes when it comes to fashion and furniture. Furniture, I never give a like or a dislike because I don't like the way EA coded the game. In Sims 2, your Sims get a brand new item. Your Sim will go and look at it, and they will express with animations that you easily can read. They will express how they feel about that item that you just purchased for them in their new home. And sometimes they like it and sometimes they don't. And that's what makes me feel like they are alive. Okay? But in Sims 4, where our game constantly reminds us that they are not alive and we will not let you be confused, they constantly go and look at the same items and respond as though they didn't know that was there already. And I don't appreciate that coding in my game, so I do not give likes and dislikes for furniture because they will constantly stop what they're doing and go and give an opinion on a piece of furniture they've already had an opinion about. So I don't do likes and dislikes for furniture. However, for clothing, I do. I don't do dislikes because I like to put on whatever I want my sim to wear. And if you put something on them that they don't like, they will get a negative moodlet throughout the day. And while that might be great for some players, it's not great to me because it's not logical that that sim would put on something he didn't want to wear. So, why would he have a complaint about something he's wearing? It's not logical to put on a shirt you hate. So, I don't give dislikes for clothing. I only give likes. If you give likes but don't do it to every character, what is it? Don't do it to every category. Because then it doesn't become special. You understand? Like you and I in real life, we might have a favorite sweater, or maybe we have a favorite pair of jeans. If you had favorited every item in your closet, it doesn't become special anymore. And you're just not gonna do that. You're gonna That's what a favorite is. So I gave him polished fashion. What that means is anytime he happens to have on an item that comes from that particular category, he will randomly throughout the day sometimes get a short mood boost, a positive mood boost. And you will see, not in animations, unfortunately, this is not Sims 2. You won't be able to read his body language that he's, loving his shirt. But you will get a moodlet that you can go down and read. Thanks, Sims 4. Anyway, that shows that he is happy about the shirt or whatever he's wearing. He's feeling good. He's feeling himself today because he's wearing his favorite outfit. So I've done that for him. Now, his wife got a couple more because, she's a woman, and I just don't think men, not all men, would care too much about a particular pair of clothing. But my girl, she's got a little more than just fat polish fashion. I think I gave her, like, I don't know, some bougie categories, but let's move on. Let's move on. I digress, as they say. All right, so for activities, this is going to be things that your sim's going to wish to do. And so you want to give him things that would go with his character. But you also want to pay just as much attention to things that he would not want to do. And this is where the making sure you fill up all 50 of the likes and dislikes slots matters. So he would like to go skiing. I see this as a very rich couple, okay? So yes, I will be sending them. They will spend cash. They will simoleons. They will go on ski trips, okay? And they will like wellness. So I don't like my Sims doing push-ups. I wish there were a way to get that out of my game, and only give that to, my muscle heads, not to every character. Anyway, let's move on. So I don't give fitness as a like or a dislike, but I do the wellness because they will do yoga and meditate and things like that. So he likes wellness. Again, this is my rich, posh family, and so I have nectar making on here because they love going to the vineyards to do wine tastings. And they like getting in there and making wine themselves sometimes. So sometimes I may take them on a romantic um, vacation together to Tartosa, and they may go visit a vineyard. I know that the winemaking comes with the horseback. That's great. This is going to be my world, and I think it should be in Tartosa. So that's where they will be going, is to Tartosa, which to me is supposed to be Italy. So they will go there and do the vineyard trips. Next, we have writing. This is because the game is hard coded for your Sims to want to use the computer. So I cannot stand that the Sims are coded to troll. I can't stand the mischief trait. And I don't like that it autonomously gets applied to technically every character, even if you don't want it. And I hate that. This is why I'm looking forward to Life by You, because we'll be able to go in and code the game the way we want it. The way EA does it is very intrusive, and they force a lot of crap on my Sims that I didn't ask for. I don't want every character playing video games on their phone and having a video game skill. I don't want it. I don't want my Sims being mischief and trolling the internet. I don't want it. Doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, I'm hoping that if they are attracted to the computer, they will write. I got to give them something because I know it's going to force them to use the computer. So I gave them writing skills, and I'm hoping that that is what they will gravitate to doing if they happen to sit down to the computer. Will this work? I don't know. I don't know. But we will see. In saying that, if you'll take a look at dislikes, I put dislikes video gaming and dislikes mischief for the very reasons that I just said to you. I don't want them playing video games. Unfortunately, on that damn cell phone, they still do it. Anyway, let's keep moving. So we have horse riding as a like, because I do plan to take them horseback riding. Again, very posh family, and his wife, when we get to her, you will see that she actually has a trait that makes her love horses, I believe. Or I might just have it in likes somewhere. But they do both like horseback riding. He is a piano player, so I put he likes piano. His wife is my violinist, so he likes violin because he loves to hear his wife play the violin. And then because they are going to have a really nice house, I imagine it's going to come with a bar. They're going to be entertaining folks. I also expect them to frequent lounges quite often. So I put that he likes mixology. I'm not sure if that means you like drinking or if that means you just like making drinks. But either way, he likes mixology. And then, ironically, our very last like is photography, because he is a professional photographer. In my mind, in my head, my story is that he and his wife are high school sweethearts, and she became a model while he became a famous photographer. Most of the time, he has been her photographer, and they both have just climbed that famous food chain, if you will, together. But he is going to be he is a famous photographer, and she is a model, but she also does acting, because we don't have a model career in the game, except for she models for him and he sells her pictures. I had to give her a career, so she's going to be a famous actress. And a lot of the times, even in real life, you have actors who are models, so, and vice versa. For dislikes, we have, again, I want to point out, I wanted to fill up all 50 slots. So I put dislikes rocket science. I don't know why. I don't dislike rocket science. However, I don't think he will be working on a rocket. So I filled up the slot with that. He dislikes baking because I don't want them cooking. I actually, for the wife, sorry guys, I believe I put that she dislikes cooking as well, but I'll double check that. The reason is because I plan to get them a butler, someone who will do all of the cooking for them. So we have dislikes bowling, because, these people go horseback riding, they go on ski trips, they go to spas in different countries. Yeah, they don't go bowling. They don't go bowling. All right, so we put dislikes DJ mixing because these two listen to classical music. I figured, how funny would it be if you saw them in a nightclub? They should be having a conniption fit in the corner, because this is not their vibe. So this is why I put dislikes the DJ mixing. That is also another item, unfortunately, that's hard coded by EA to force every sim to suddenly have a trait, or yeah, actual skill level for DJ mixing, even though they've never touched the dang device. I cannot stand the way EA coded this game. But if you have not noticed, if you take your Sims to the club where there is a DJ and you allow your Sims to enjoy watching it, you don't even have to click on it. They will autonomously go and enjoy the DJ as one would. But somehow EA decided to give everybody DJing skills just because you listen to a DJ. I'm pretty sure every one of us listening today has heard a DJ either on the radio or at a club. And I could tell you for certain I have not one DJ skill in my bones. But for some reason, EA feels the whole world has DJ skills. And so they've coded the game to where if your Sims go to the club and enjoy the DJ, autonomously they will gain DJ skills. So my Sims have a dislike for the DJ making, okay? He also dislikes fishing because, again, these are posh people. He is not touching a fish. He dislikes handiness. He can't hurt his hands, okay? So he will be hiring a repairman for everything, right? And then he dislikes mischief. The reason I do that, again, is because I cannot stand when they get on the computer and they troll. Because EA, you are obviously unaware that a lot of us can own a computer and never troll someone. I don't know who's hurt you, sweetheart, but not everyone is a troll. But EA has hard-coded this game to force every sim to troll the internet for some reason. Life by you, I'm looking at you. Where you at? Get out here. All right, moving on for conversational topics. You know what? I'm going to come back to that. Let's go up here to Sim's character. So this helps flesh out your Sim. I know a lot of people think you only get 3 traits. When you start, you actually get 4, and you get more as you play that unlock. But also right here where you do Sims characteristics, this is another way to give your character traits. I know it doesn't say the word traits, but these are traits. So my Sim likes nature enthusiasts. Okay, so that just means he's going to be compatible with other characters who love the outdoors. Okay. Egotistical Sims. Now, I know that sounds weird, but because I did not have the opportunity to give my Sim the snob trait, right? You hear that's a trait. That's in the category for trait. It's snob, but I had already filled up my 4 slots for traits. But this is a way you could still basically give them snob, S-N-O-B, snob, by giving them the egotistical Sim trait. I'm going to call it a trait. It's a like, okay? So they like interacting with egotistical Sims, aka snobs, okay? They like hard workers, okay? They like idealistic Sims, which is the same thing as creative Sims. Okay. He also likes argumentative Sims. Now, this might seem weird, but they are basically rich folks with got that little bit of a snobbish touch to them, is how I see it. So they will probably be in the corner and would love to like argue over art or argue over, you know, something not classy enough or someone's here that they don't think should be here. You make it up in your own head. But in my mind, yes, they are not just constantly happy people. Sometimes they want to hear some gossip, some juicy gossip of somebody complaining about something. And then his last like I gave him is cerebral Sims, which just means they want to talk to basically very wise or educated or professionals. So that's why I gave him that. And his wife reflects most of that, but hers are slightly different. Like I said, I did do them different so they won't be exactly the same. Things that he dislikes. So you're going to see actual animations with him getting angry or upset, frustrated. If you come to him and you are an emotional decision maker, okay, if you are a funny sim, because, you know, he just is bougie. That's the word I'm looking for. So if you are an ambitionless sim, which is the opposite of the one that he does like, which is working sim, hardworking. I probably didn't need to add ambitious list. It's already implied when he said that he liked hardworking. But don't forget, the main goal for me was to fill up all 50 slots of likes and dislikes. Okay. He doesn't like rascals. Those are your Sims going around pranking the toilets and all that good stuff. Because why? Because we already said he did not like mischief. So they're just going back and forth. I guess in a sense, it's doubling down on likes and dislikes. And then he does not like pessimistic Sims. That's somebody who always looks at the negative side of life. You know, he is a creative Sim at heart. So he's not going to like a pessimistic person. He's going to want somebody who's creative and looking at things that they could do in the future, you know, positive things. Okay, so now let's go over to conversation topics because this also helps flesh out what you see on the screen. Sims 2 does it really well for us automatically. They will have a hobbies category, a whole system that's in the background in the Sims 2. And they have hobbies and interests. And that's what this is. It's called conversation topics, but it's actually interests. In the Sims 2, it would have been called interests. And so what happens is if a Sim talks to you and they don't have the same interests as you, or you don't have a lot of interest in what they're talking about, your what's the word? Your compatibility takes a hit in Sims 2 and in Sims 4, believe it or not. Over enough time, the Sim will get upset and walk away and not talk to that character because they keep talking about things that they don't like, that they're not quote unquote interested in. So EA titled it Conversation Topics, but if you were playing Sims 2, this would actually fall under interests and hobbies, okay? But the conversation topics that he would like, he likes intimacy. Yes, he likes complaints. We already talked about that earlier. He likes compliments. He likes deep thoughts, gossip, and discussing interests. Notice below it, though, it says he does not discuss hobbies. If you read the difference between those two, there is a slight difference. I think EA was trying to say that if you discuss interests, it's more like philosophy and, you know, stuff like that. So I took interests instead of hobbies. Hobbies is more, well, it's exactly what it is. And my dude doesn't care about that, but he would talk about philosophy and things like that. So he went with discuss interests. And then, yes, I put that he likes arguments. I don't know why. but I'm hoping to see some arguments. So that's why. Things he doesn't like. Don't come up to him with small talk. He doesn't have time for you. He doesn't like deception. He doesn't like potty humor, doesn't like pranks, doesn't like jokes, doesn't like silly behavior. You see where I'm going with this? And his wife is quite similar, but she's not exactly like that. All right, I think I'm done with him. Lastly, I'm going to quickly go through hers, but I'm not going to take as much time. All right, so this is hers, as you can see. Like I said, you fill up all 50 slots. All right. So over here, her favorite colors, as I mentioned earlier, were black and white and brown. Okay, gray is not her favorite color. That's something he likes. Her favorite music is the same, classical music. Her traits, she likes nature enthusiasts, egotistical Sims, hardworking Sims, idealistic Sims. Well, actually, it says idealist. Okay. Argumentative Sims, pet enthusiast. Notice he didn't have that. The reason she has it is because she loves horses. So she has pet enthusiast over here. If you notice her traits at the top, she loves horses. She is a horse lover. She is ambitious and she is squeamish because my girl does not cook nor clean. We will have a butler for that. I mentioned that, right? And then she's gregarious because of her world famous celebrity capabilities there. All right, so back over here, what do we have? Where were we? Pet enthusiast and then cerebral sim. So she likes talking to the brainiacs, okay? Things that she dislikes, just like her husband, she doesn't like people who make emotional decisions. She doesn't like funny Sims, ambitious list Sims, rascals, or pessimistic Sims. So they have some things in common and some things different. Let's see, over here for conversation starters. Now, her husband doesn't like small talk, but she loves stories. Okay, that's not the same thing, it's different. But she loves stories. So I'm hoping that we will see her being a little more talkative than he is. And the reason I did that is because she is supposed to be a model and an actress. So I would imagine she is really good with PR and schmoozing. So yeah, I couldn't have her, you know, over there being mean. So yes, she likes to hear stories and tell stories. She likes compliments and complaints. You know, we gotta have a tea. She likes deep thoughts, gossip. She does like discussing interests and she likes to argue every now and again. She might turn into a Karen right in front of you. So we will have to see. We do have dislikes. Well, not the tradition. How do I say Karen? There is a discrepancy between Karen and Karen. Okay, if you know, you know. But let's move on. Dislikes. She dislikes small talk. She don't want to hear you wasting her time. She is a busy woman. She doesn't like deception. She doesn't like discussing hobbies. She's like her husband in that sense. But she doesn't like potty mouth, pranks, jokes, silly, stupid, goofy behavior, and anybody who's being very malicious. She's not about that. So they're good people, but just a little bougie, just a little bougie. Now, her favorite outfits, again, he only had one, which was polished fashion. But my girl, I almost would say she is a fashionista, okay? So she likes a couple of things. She likes boho fashion, polished fashion, and preppy fashion. So I expect her to care about her outfit a little more often. She's going to have more outfits that she might get a positive mood lit from throughout the day because she thinks she looks good today, okay? Then over here for hobbies and skills, she is a skier, just like her husband. She likes acting because that is her chosen career branch. She likes wellness, nectar making, because like I said, they're going to be going to Tartosa, to the vineyards, to go taste wine and all that good stuff. Riding skills, horseback riding. He doesn't, I think I gave him that too. Yeah, they both like going and riding horses. She likes piano because she likes to hear her husband play. But for herself, she does play the violin. So she likes violin. Mixology because they will be hitting up the lounge. Okay, I'm gonna put a very posh lounge in town for them to frequent. And then she likes painting and photography. Um, I don't think I gave him painting, but she does like photography, not because she is a photographer, but because she will be his model most of the time. Okay. And then painting, I had to give 50. I had to fill up the slots, guys. Let's see. Things that she dislikes are rocket science, video gaming, DJ mixing, handiness. She's not getting her nails broken, and mischief. And again, I do not do furniture, and I've already stated why. So, conversation, I think I just did that one already. So, we are done. Let me go ahead and jump in and show you what took me so very long, okay, to get them together. And that is because I like my Sims every outfit to match. Now, don't panic. I didn't do 5 outfits for every category. However, I did do 1 or 2 outfits for some categories, not all categories. So, this is her everyday outfit, which I really love. You're going to notice that they don't wear wedding rings. That is for a reason. Number one, behind the scenes, it's because a lot of the rings glitch my eyelashes. And I'm not giving up my eyelashes. So they're very stylish. Thank you. Thank you. I think I did okay. I hope they come off as, now that you know their story, you know their background, you know their traits, the things that they're going to be into when we play with them. I hope that I did good with the clothes and it reflects that. So that's why I give you that deep dive background on them. So this is going to be her everyday outfit, which I hope to see her in. Oh, I also want to point out, your girl loves custom content shoes. And by your girl, I mean me. So you are going to see every outfit mostly has a pair of custom content shoes. If you are looking at what they wear and you're like, oh, I like that, I want that, 99% of the time, I could almost say 99.9% of the time, my shoes are by Juice. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I say it. Juice. Okay, so I think it's spelled Jius. Juice. That's why I say Juice. Yeah. Anyway, it's Jius. You can find her online. Them, they. I don't. Y'all, you can find these shoes online by Juice. Jius. And every outfit, if you see a pair of shoes, you don't know where they came from, this is probably where you will find them. I love the creator of these shoes. All right, so here we go. This is her everyday, and her husband is just as comfortable, casual, and stylish. His shoes are by EA. Believe it or not, these are one of my favorite pairs of shoes. So no need to get excited there. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you baby girl just because she is part of family. So here we go. I'm just kidding. She is very cute, but you got to have a kid in the game. She too has custom shoes and probably juice. So let's move on. All right, so Mama has, I shouldn't say Mama, Naomi. I'm sorry, show the respect, right? Naomi has 2 outfits. So this is her second opportunity to wear something fashionable. Beautiful shoes, of course. And then because she has 2, we gotta give Gabriel another one. So here's Gabriel's second outfit. So when she is wearing her brighter outfit, he will wear his brighter outfit. And so I always try to keep them in the same, I don't know, vibe. Is that the best way to say it? I don't remember if I gave baby girl 2 outfits. I did. Okay, so she went bright as well. The whole family is wearing brighter colors on this day. All right, so let's move on. So next, we wear our formal wear. Now, we only have one because that's all I cared to do at the time. Like I said, I spent 3 hours getting this family put together. So, yes, your girl was tired. But this is her formal wear. Very stylish. Believe it or not, those shoes make this outfit 10 times better, in my opinion. I'm sorry if you can hear the stupid plane that keeps going by. I apologize. But shoes, just the cherry on top. That's the shoe. This outfit is actually by EA, believe it or not. I think it came with the wedding pack. So, all right. And then this is his formal, so that he is right by his wife's side. And this is a baby girl's formal. And as you can see, everybody just has one outfit. Again, I try to color coordinate my characters. And how gorgeous was this? Because the little flower on the front of the dress went so perfectly with these cute little custom shoes, and the bow, or should I say the buttons on the batch, matched perfectly. I was so impressed with this. And yes, her tights are custom as well. All right, let's move on. I'm trying to get through here. I only wanted to do a 1 hour stream, but because of our glitches, I am running over. All right, so this is our first workout outfit, and obviously Papa's gonna match, Daddy's gonna match. And the reason why they have this is because one of our new worlds gives us a walking trail. I'm sure everybody is aware of which trail I'm talking about. But they are going to be living in San Sequoia, it turns out, possibly, unless I have to pick a new house. But even if they don't, I plan to have them doing the walking trails. And so that is why they have matching jogging suits. And the shoes, I believe, are EAs as well. Very nice. If you see me using EAs, it's because I really liked it. So otherwise, it's going to be custom all the way. Now, this is when they go jogging on the trail. If they go to the spa, because I told you I got spa people. Y'all spa people, right? Oh, sorry. Sorry. This is not for the spa. This is for horseback riding. This is for Tartosa, okay? This is for when we go and we ride horses. Yes. EA thankfully put riding gear in here that I really liked, and I always match my Sims the best I can. So I was very happy to see there was both a male and a female riding outfit. So yes, that is what they will be wearing. Don't worry about the whole spa thing. I got something else for that. And if I don't, I guess I will have to create it, because your girl did just completely just forget about yoga. But I guess they could do yoga in jogging suits. I think I might add a third outfit where they could have the opportunity to wear shorts. But for now, I don't think it's in there. All right, so pajamas. Pajamas, we do have two fashionable outfits for pajamas. So we have this, which totally to me says I have a butler. I do not cook. And then he had to have something matching, of course. Mr. I have a butler. I do not cook. And then baby girl over here, she didn't get fitness because EA didn't give her fitness. But here are her cute little pajamas. And she has some little lambs on her little shoes. Okay. And then just to move on quicker, this is her second outfit. I believe the outfit came with the newest for rent pack, but I used it as pajamas. And then Mama's second outfit, you know, because sometimes you want be a little friskier. So Mama's got this. Okay. And maybe Papa was feeling a little frisky too. So he has this. Yes. So, you know, we don't want the butler to see them wearing this. But, you know, behind the door, this is what they might be wearing. Just depends. All right. So next we move on. And we have party wear. Now, I only have one outfit because like I said, it took me 3 hours to do this. And this actually, I don't have to question what are they going to wear. I hope they spin into the right outfit. listen, y'all got one outfit. You can't mess it up. So this is what they will wear when there's a party event to go to, whether it was for a wine tasting or maybe it was for their daughter to go see somebody else's kid. You know, that's what they will be wearing. Very comfortable, but still very posh. And then this is what their daughter will wear. Isn't she so cute? So this outfit came with the new pack for rent, and the shoes are custom, which to me totally matched perfectly the color. And so, yes, this will be the lovely family. I also want to let you all know that your very first outfit per category, whether it's party, sleep, fitness, everyday, formal, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather, the very first outfit, that means category number one, is the outfit they will wear when you put up your family photo if you're using EA's family photo on the wall, which I always do. So it's really good to care about that, at least that very first outfit. If you're someone like me who likes to color coordinate your family, you want to make that very first one important because that's the outfit they're going to be photographed in by EA. If you know what I'm talking about, it's that picture frame that you got as a, I guess it was a free download if you went and subscribed to, what was it called? Sims Mobile. And then they gave you that free photo frame that you can put all over your house and put every outfit, every category. You can put a family picture up, and I do that because it's great. But it will only photograph the first outfit. So now you know if you didn't know. All right, so this is swimwear, okay? And to save time, I'm just going to show you both. I gave her two outfits, so this was my favorite, so I put it in slot one. And then this is my second favorite. Love it just as much as the first, but only one can be in the first slot. So this is her second outfit. So I don't care which one she spins into. That's why I picked two that I like. But for that photograph, it will only photograph the first outfit. And yes, I use a custom foot because I can't stand EA's feet. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water. So I use EA's Magic Bot's custom feet. I just want to put this out there, Juice. If you ever by chance see this, please, sweetheart, can you give us some custom feet? Because I can't stand EA's feet, and I love your shoes, and I love the way you make the feet look in the shoes. I would love it if Juice could make some shoes, and if you do, by chance, could you please make them in several different areas, not just the shoe, but if you can make it available in the sock area as well, because we have that new capability where you can tell Sims to take their shoes off. I would love it if I could put a pair of socks on for that to work. So just saying, it might work in tattoos, but I don't know how it would look with yeah. Anyway, just throwing that out there in the universe. Okay. All right. So this is her swimwear, and then her husband Gabriel. Sir, if you could show us what you're working with. Yes, baby, showing us what he's working with, right? Okay, so this is Gabriel's swimwear, and if you quickly noticed, he only had one outfit because Gabriel said, "This is all I need," and I would have to agree with him. If you notice, Gabriel looks a little detailed in the top area. That's because I have a mod. So if anybody's enjoying what you're seeing there, you can find that right here. This is Lumia. It works as a shirt. You can take it off and go back to EA, but why would you do that? Oh, it's such a difference. I know you can see it. You can see it. But yes, this is our beautiful Gabriel swimwear. And then we have a cute little outfit for baby girl. And there we go. Very, very cute. Very cute. Next up, we are going to go ahead and jump over to our last two categories. We are finally there, okay? And that is our hot weather. So it took me a while to find something that I could coordinate the whole family to have the same vibe. It was hard, I'm not lying, but I really like this new outfit. I want to say this came with Tamarang, the new For Rent pack. Custom shoes, of course, but this is just a lovely, casual yet still classy outfit because that's what we do here. And then for Gabriel, it was hard to find something for him, but I decided on this. And so he still is, in my opinion, casual and yet still looking like he should be at a lodge, at a he looks like he still could be at, a peer club or something like that. Custom shoes, of course. And then we have the daughter for her hot weather. And look how cute. For this one, honestly, I can't even remember where her dress came from. The shoes, however, are custom. Where did this dress come from? Oh, this came with the Parenthood pack. I had never seen it, but she looks like she's part of the yacht club, which is probably intended. And yeah, mama and daddy look like they're part of the yacht club too. And as a matter of fact, if I can get that house to work, maybe they will be part of a yacht club because they're in San Francisco and they have boats and stuff out there. But let's move on. So the next outfit, they only have one hot weather outfit. For winter weather, this gets a little tricky because we have 4 seasons. Okay, we have 4 seasons. And uh, I'm sorry, I meant for cold weather if I said hot weather. For cold weather, we have 4 seasons. I wish we could have specified what to wear during which season. Unfortunately, the game isn't coded that way. So I have to compensate by picking something that can be for snow, for rain, and for fall. I don't think summer you're ever cold, but you're pretty covered if you can get summer, winter, or sorry, fall, winter, and spring outerwear. So when I picked this outfit, I was thinking of the hiking trails in Mount Komorebi. Mount Komorebi? Mount Komorebi? I was thinking that. So I was channeling that vibe when I picked the outerwear. And that's because I plan to have them vacation there quite often because they like to go skiing. Okay. I do not have ski outfits in here yet. I will add that, but I didn't do it. Y'all, I was tired. I was tired. So um, I just channeled them walking the walking paths in Mount Komorebi. So they both have wonderful attire that matches. We've got the trench coats. I think they still look very rich and posh. And then their daughter has, let's see, their daughter has this one. Isn't she so cute? She is so cute. Yes. And so this is what their daughter will wear. Juice made the shoes, I believe, of course. Well, we can double check. Yeah, of course, of course. But this is going to be, and she has gloves because she's a baby. You got to keep her warmer. But yes, this would be like for warm, but not a blizzard. Okay, this is for walking, and it's a little chilly out. We then have another outfit for Mama. And girl is wearing those boots. Is she not wearing? She is wearing those boots, y'all. Now for Dad, I don't think I gave him another one. This is what he would wear, and Mama just gonna be styling. She's styling next to him. But then he does have this outfit, and this is for her third outfit. The third outfit is for when they're indoors, and sometimes you end up in a location that says they're still cold. So I still give them an indoor outfit. And so that would be this one. So she didn't give up her boots though, y'all. We had to keep that going. So she has this cute little sweater that she wears in if she's indoors, but it's a little chilly. And Daddy has his sweater, looking cool. And then baby girl has her indoor, but it's a little cold. And that would be this one. Isn't she so cute? Oh my God, look at the socks to match her backpack. Hello. The socks to match her backpack. And of course, I had to put her in tights because I don't want my little girl getting cold. Look at her. She's so cute. And if anybody's wondering, what is that on her neck? Yeah, this is a shadow. It comes with a custom item that gives the shadow by the nose. Some people might not like it, but I like it. A lot of people use it in Photoshop, but the content creator was kind enough to make it to where you could just leave it on all the time. And I usually put it on all of my Sims. So there's nothing wrong with her neck. It's just a shadow is what it's supposed to be. But yes, this is what they would wear indoors if they were cold. Yeah, I probably should have put this as the first outfit. I might go back and change it so that this is the first outfit so that I get that family photo with them wearing these beautiful sweaters. But one thing you did not notice is I did not give a fashion for rain. And technically, they would just pull out an umbrella anyway, so you really don't have to give a raincoat. And this jacket almost, to me, looks like a raincoat anyway. But one other category, and the reason I even brought it up is because EA did give us raincoats. If you wanted to put on a raincoat, I don't know where it is. It might be under tops. It might be under tops. Y'all go to seasons. It's in there somewhere, but there are raincoats if you wanted to put a raincoat on your sim. But I just did not do that. Like I said, they're going to pull out an umbrella. Even if you're wearing a raincoat, they pull out an umbrella, I believe. So, yeah, I think the rain jacket, the trench coat is fine. But what I did not give, and I need to give, but I didn't yet, is something to wear when they go skiing. Yes, because this family will be going skiing. So obviously you wouldn't ski in this, and you're not going to ski in her sweater. And, you know, these boots are not made for skiing. So this is just to go walking. Probably not even for walking, but yeah. So I will add an outfit when it's time for them to bundle up for a blizzard. I will find something very cute for them to wear. But for now, this is what we have. And I am so sorry I took this much time to get through my lovely family. But y'all, it took me 3 hours, 3 full hours for a family that had already been made years ago. I just edited their clothes and their traits because we got new things since they were originally created. Yeah, but yeah, y'all, this is how we living over here. Let me put him back in his regular outfit. So this is the family. As soon as I find them a house that actually works and get my game working properly. Like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with the house. I think I messed up because I put back some stuff and I'm going to have to go repair my game and blah, 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 blah. And if my save got messed up, I'm going to have to start a new save and drag my family. Oh, it's going to be a long day for me today. It's going to be a long day. But I will put up another stream later once I actually get them moved into the house. So you might see them in the house that you've already been shown, or if I can't get it to work, you just might see them in a new house. But next time we come back, I will have them in it, living happily with their careers and everything. And we will continue on with our new save game and keep adding our new tenants. And yes, we will go back to the tenants that are living in the apartments. I still want to play with everyone. I am just slowly adding people as I go. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'm so sorry it took me so long. And I apologize that I could not get that house to load without it freezing. I don't think it's the house. I want to keep saying that. I think I just might have added a mod that might have done something wrong to my game, my save, and I will get that fixed for you guys. And we will be back in action very soon. Thank you guys for being here for the stream. I'm so glad you got through all of that. I can get so long winded. um, I wonder if the game will let you show the house. I don't know. I don't know. But I will definitely try to get that house to work. What I'll do is I'll go start a brand new save that has literally nothing and no one in it. And I will download the house again and drop it right on the lot that it belongs on, which is the one we were on. And then I will see if it works. And if it does, then obviously we already know the lot is just perfectly fine. It was just me, something I did. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. If you're watching this live, thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting back and forth with me. I love it when you guys chat back and forth with me. And if you are watching it on YouTube later when I upload it, thanks for coming there and showing your support as well. And if you like what you see, you want me to continue doing this, go ahead and give a like on that as well. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever time zone you are in. Bye-bye. Oh.